Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Karting with Chris. If you're watching this video right now or somewhere near now, there is a couple more days till Christmas. So happy Christmas to everyone, and I wish everyone the best of a new year. I know 2020 has been a little rough, but hopefully we can finish strong. If you are not aware, the karting club races at NTK are done for the year. So me, my brother, and my dad are preparing for next year, and so we're just going to be doing a lot of testing and tuning. And you know, Ben and I have never raced against each other on this kart or in this track. So this video is going to be me and my brother trying to see who's a better driver. We had the same kart setup, same everything, so there should be really no excuses. So let's get started. Now, before I begin this video, I would like to give a huge shout out to our sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by JR2 Military Grade Apparatus. This product is for people who want to get an edge on your fellow opponents and really want to militarize your kart. People who purchase this product really have a high satisfaction rate when it comes to killing other Junior 2 racers. Now, let's get back to the video. So to start out with, I'm on the left, my brother's on the right, and we're using helmet cams because they're not allowed during the race, and we decided, hey, let's give it a shot because we're not racing, we're just doing open practice. So going through turn 3 here, we're still even. Ben has someone in front of him. He had a lot of traffic in his session. Of course, I'm leaning forward. You get a nice shot of my crotch there. But I am leaning forward, and my brother does not lean forward. So the guy in front of my brother, he's having to back off here, and that was the thing about this session. You know, Ben had a lot of traffic. I had a pretty open track. But regardless, we're going to see what he can do and what I can do. We both crossed the finish line, and the times are basically the same, only off by 0.04 of a second. That is, you know, faster than the blink of an eye. So this is me going at it again in a different session. I'm going to try and beat my brother's time. So going through 1 and 2, the kart felt pretty good. And then going through 3 here, again having to crank the wheel pretty hard. I was battling a lot of understeer on this day. Both Ben and I were having troubles there. And then we're coming out of the chicane here, and we look at the wheel, and we're going to freeze it right here, because there's about to be something pretty catastrophic going into 7. So we're looking at the back wheel, and then we're going to unfreeze it here. So you know, I'm giving you advance. There's about to be something horrific going through 7. So we brake and turn, and then we do like a pirouette here, and we just see the wheel flying all the way over there. And I'm going to pause it right here and play it in slow motion. So I'm going into 7, braking right at the rumble strips, turn in, and you see me start to fight the oversteer because the tire fell off. And then at this point I had no control over the kart. It does a 360 spin, no scope, and then we freeze it right here, and you can see the tire just heading towards the wall of explosives right there. So if you recall to my previous video, the endurance race, you know that the right rear wheel was wobbly. And what happens when the wheel is wobbly is that it weakens the studs on the hub. So as you can see in this photo right here, you know, those studs just ripped off, and that's what happened. So luckily it didn't damage anything but the studs, so that's a good thing. So a week later, me and my brother went out to the track and tried to do the me versus him again. So we weren't going to base the data off of broken wheel studs. I mean, we both went out when the studs weren't broken, but on that day we could feel the kart was not feeling perfect. And that was the answer why. So here is us going around the track, trying to beat each other once again. We did check the kart before going here, and we made sure everything was in tip-top shape. We even changed the brakes because my brother felt that the brakes were not as grippy as he would want them to be. But coming out of the last couple of corners here, we're heading towards the start-finish line, and I crossed just a tad bit earlier than he does, and so that is about a tenth faster than him, but he was complaining that the hub, the right rear hub that we got, it was a brand new hub, it was sliding a bit, so we tightened it, because it did in fact slide. So this is me going out one more time because the sun had risen. It was cloudy in the previous session. So this is me passing my dad, going through 2, get the inside of 2. And of course, when you pass someone, it's not going to be the fastest lap unless you pass them right at the start-finish line. You're giving them a nice draft. But so this lap isn't going to be the fastest lap. But again, the sun has risen, and we were thinking, oh, the track's going to get hot. It's gonna grip up, and we better get out there before any clouds come. So coming out of the last couple of corners here, I'm going to stop talking, and I'm going to let you listen to what's about to happen going through turn 1. I don't know if you heard that, but going through turn 1, it sounded like a flock of birds just flew away. And to me, it looked like my front right tire was about to fall off. So I came into the pits, and we tried looking at it to see what the heck was wrong. We tightened every bolt, we tightened every lug nut, because we didn't want the wheel falling off yet again. And everything looked fine. We checked the alignment, everything looked fine. And then I gave the keys to my brother. I was like, here, you take it out, see if you feel anything weird. So he took it out. This is his first lap, going through 7, and the track did feel good. It was nice and grippy, so we were hoping to get some decent lap times in. But I'm going to stop talking once more, and I'm going to let you listen to what is about to happen. So once more, you hear that, weird sound, and we came into the pits and we're like, okay, there's got to be something wrong here. So we put it on the cart stand, and that's when we saw this. Now, I don't know if you know anything about karting, but when you see this on your cart, you basically pack up your things and go home, because that's pretty bad. So that's exactly what we did. We packed up our things, we went home. We called up the welder. He's like, oh yeah, I'll take a look at it. And then we brought it to him, and he said, oh, no, there's no way this will survive. He said that he could fix it, but it would just break again. So, that's just the end of this kart. This kart will never race another race in its life. Now, this kart's been quite nice to me. I've had some good times in it. I'm going to show you a brief montage of all the fun and bad times I've had in this kart.
What follows is a brief construction montage. We hope you enjoyed this brief construction montage.
So this is all that's left of the Praga, and you're probably wondering what we're going to do with it. What we're going to do with it is we are going to throw it in the dumpster. It will probably never race ever again in its life. It's helped me a lot to learn, but it was never going to be competitive. It was a great kart to learn on, and that's what I recommend all you starters to do. Get a crappy beat up kart, beat the crap out of it, learn off of that, and then buy a new one like this one right here. This is the kart that we are going to be racing in. It is a Crosslink OTK, and it is orange. Those are the only things I know about this kart. So if you see me on track, I'm going to be driving this. It's still going to be number 240, but this is what I'm going to be driving. So we'll see how it goes. So once again, guys, if you liked the video, please subscribe. And if you have any questions, suggestions, or opinions, please comment below. Thank you guys for watching, and have a happy holidays.